Howdy, Practical Patriots and Practical Preppers. Zilchate, Rus, aus Texas. Hey, folks, John Practical Nerds. Let's talk about something that is very near and dear to me. The Second Amendment. I got hit up with this question a couple of times, and I just wanted to clarify my stance on it, what it means to me. You know, an old soldier, a U.S. citizen, and whatnot. Patriot, prepper, whole 9 yards, folks. What it means to me, Second Amendment. So I'm going to just read this to you, and then we'll dissect this a little bit and why it's important, okay? A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. So let's dissect that a little bit, okay? Because, you know, you got people that, there really are, the people that tell me that, well, that only meant muskets, that only meant, that's only for hunting, that's for, you know what? How about we just dissect this, okay? Like logical thinking adults here. Okay. A well-regulated militia, okay? Some people say that's the military. It's not. Folks, the Army was separate from the militia. All right, militia was made up of individual citizen soldiers. Notice I said individual, okay? Citizen soldiers, okay? A long time ago, basically like George Washington and them did not want a large standing army. They left that to the responsibility of the communities in the state to have their own militias. That means you were called upon, you went. Now some people say, oh, you mean the National Guard? Not even that. Okay, not even that. Because at least in the National Guard, you get what? You get issued equipment. Not these guys, okay? They were responsible for maintaining their own equipment, regulated militia, okay? They were responsible for their own training. They were responsible for maintaining their own equipment. They were responsible for maintaining their own firearm. Their privately purchased firearm, okay? Nobody handed it one and say, number, it's your, no, they didn't do that. You had to have your own, okay? Now, the next part. Being necessary, that means it's important. You know, that means it's very important and has to be done. Okay, it is necessary to do this, okay? It's important and has to be done. Okay, being necessary to the security, okay? Security, got it? Security, okay? Of a free state. Now, what is the definition of a free state, folks? Free state of what? Free state of Jones? Good movie. Free state of what? How about free state of well-being? Starting with the individual, okay? Starting with your family. You continue on with your family, your community, your state, the state you live in, Texas, whatever the case may be, you know, wherever, you know, okay? All right, necessary of a free state. We are here in America, we are free people, okay? We are free people. I don't care what anybody says, all right? We're free people. You can choose your occupation. You may not think you can. You can choose to be a man. You know, there's a lot of. Trust me, we're free. Okay, I've been to places where they weren't free, where they didn't enjoy the freedoms that we have here in America. So I will look people in the eye who are whining about that and tell them to stop whining. Please, by all means, join the military and go have, at Uncle Sam's expense, a tour around the world and see. And if you don't kiss the soil when you come back, okay, and kiss the Declaration of Independence, because trust me, I did. All right, all right. The right of the people, okay, the right of the people. All right, folks, the people. Does that say law enforcement? Nope. Does that say the National Guard? Nope. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine? Nope. The government? Nope. The people. You, me, the people, the citizens of this country, okay? All right? That's what that means, all right? To keep and bear arms. To keep, okay? My feather, I can keep it, all right? It's mine, all right? To keep, that means that you take it home with you. You maintain it. You're expected to, all right? To bear arms. Now, were they talking about this? No, no. To understand the context of it. All right, they were talking about the firearms. I mean, and some people say that that's a broad term, but, you know, come on, people, use your heads, all right? They're pistols, they're knives, they're tomahawks, okay? They're rifles, you know, whatever the case may be, all right? I've had some people say, well, that doesn't include AR. Does it say AR? Does it say musket? Does it say hunting rifle? Does it say, it says arms, okay? Broad definition, I know, but guess what? Guess what? It means exactly what it says, arms, okay? Think logically, okay? Buttheads, trolls, who they know what I'm talking about. Shall not be infringed. That means that somebody in California can't tell me what I can and can't have. All right. That tells me that some lawbreaker out there that's out doing stupid stuff. All right. Can't tell me, well, you don't have a right. I can break in your house and you're not allowed to have a firearm. Yeah, really? I bet you I can. Okay. Sorry. Live in Texas. Love it. Okay. We live in a free state. Okay. We live in a free country. Now, shall not be infringed. That means a lot to me, folks. That means a lot. That exactly as I said. You asked me. I will tell you people this, okay? I am an expert on one thing, and that's living my own life, just like you're an expert at living your own life, okay? So please, by all means, you want to live your life your way, great, okay? If you want to have a mansion, if you want to be a millionaire, if you want to be a football player, you choose whatever you want to be, okay? I choose to be exactly who I am, and I'm happy as I can be, okay? It's that simple. I choose to have an AR. I choose to have an AK. Why? Because they're the firearms that I'm the most familiar with. They suit my needs. All right, and we can talk all day long about that, and you're not going to win. You're not going to convince me otherwise, okay? They suit my needs for my life because I'm living my own life. You're not living mine, okay? Like you're living your own, okay? Let's agree on that. Okay, again, you probably heard me say, folks, that I don't personally care what somebody else in some other state. If they want to live in that state and that's their rules, that's their laws, by all means, folks, pop a cork. Awesome, okay? That's great. Me, I live in this state. I live by the laws of this state, and I live by my own ways, my own rules, okay? So, that said, folks, that's how I define it. Now, why is this important? Well, for starters, folks, let's talk about that. We are constantly, if you think about it, let me readjust here a little bit. We are constantly under the threat of invasion. Like it or not, we are, folks, okay? There is nothing more than our enemies, and having seen this firsthand, would love than to watch us tear each other apart from within. Matter of fact, that's one way to conquer. You want to conquer a group? One, disarm them. Number two, have them start fighting within. This can start by rumor. They can be by shortage of food, anything. You can do this lots of ways. But in a nutshell, our enemies, folks, would love nothing more than for us to tear each other apart. Let's not let that happen, okay? Okay? Let's just agree you live your life how you want to, and I live my life how I want to. All right? Now, invasion. Is this possible? Absolutely. That southern border of ours, and I live here in Texas, y'all, okay? Man, I could talk your ear off about stuff I've seen. This is what I'm going to tell y'all, folks. If you think that everyone who's coming from that southern border is from Mexico, I'll tell you right now, you are dead wrong. Twice. Okay, twice. I've been called by local law enforcement in this area, not just my little hometown, but in this area, to come translate. And it wasn't Spanish. Y'all know where I'm from originally? Not from Texas, but it's my home. Twice I had to come translate for two illegal aliens, okay, both separate entities, both separate times, I'm sorry, that came here illegally. If you think that everyone is coming here illegally, is just looking for a better life, I'll tell you again, you're wrong. You're wrong. This is nothing new, folks. This is nothing new. This has been going on for a while. If you go look up declassified PSYOPs documents from the military, destroying your enemy from within is not unusual, and it's not a new theory, okay? Now, why also the Second Amendment? Why is it important also? Just from invaders? No, folks. From tyranny. Gotcha. Okay. It's from tyranny also. All right? Something to think about. That's what the Second Amendment, folks, means to me. Just my 2 cents on that. Tell me what y'all think. Again, I will stick to that shall not be infringed. All right? Questions, comments, leave them below. Until I see y'all again, I love being an American. Wasn't born here, but you're darn right I got here as fast as I could. Until I see y'all again. Out here.